Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about the all-new Tesla Model S website. Now, some of you may not have caught this, but a few weeks ago Tesla did update their Model S and Model X website to look quite damn nice. I mean, I personally love it. So let's just start right here up at the top. And it's quite a beautiful photo, honestly, of a Model S going over some sort of bridge. You've got the ocean in the back, city skyline there. But yeah, it's the Model S. It's the new one. Actually, they've been using the older Model S with Autopilot 1 for quite a while, but it's nice to see that they're going on to their Autopilot 2 vehicles now. You've got the wheels. I mean, I just think it's an amazing photo. But down here, we've got some more information. You got that 2.5, 0 to 60 run, 5-star safety, which they really do brag about, which is amazing. And that 335-mile all-electric range. We scroll down a bit, and they talk more about the safety, which is honestly quite underrated because safety is a huge part of a car. Because, well, I mean, car accidents are unfortunately very common. And having a car that is as safe as this is quite a must in order, to make sure that you are protected to the best capability in the event of something happening. So anyways, over here they talk about how since you've got the battery so low, you've got the lowest rollover risk of any car. You've got side protection since you've got these huge B-pillars here. Also, the battery provides a lot of structural rigidity to side impacts. And you've got front impact protection because this is all a crumple zone. Since there's really nothing here, it's an empty frunk, which allows for a lot of crumple zone in the case of a front end collision. They've got a little blurb here about safety. You can read that. But yeah, they just say that how it's 5 stars also over here in every category, which is just absolutely amazing. Scrolling down, they talk about performance. And this is one of the biggest selling points of Tesla because, well, it goes 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds, which is amazing. And really, I mean, I can't wait for that because that's just going to be amazing for when that comes out. They also talk about their all-wheel drive, which allows for really great handling in all sorts of conditions. And they talk about safety again. Scroll down a little more, and they talk about the range. Now, actually, this is quite nice. If you looked at the start, they have a pretty nice winding road. And yeah, right here, which also kind of shows that the car is able to perform in windy conditions because of that low center of gravity. But yeah, going back to range, it's got 335 miles of range, which is absolutely insane for an electric car. There's no other electric car that comes anywhere close to this. There's the Chevy Bolt, which is something like 220-ish miles, but that's nowhere near this. Also, they talk about how you can recharge in only 30 minutes. You can recharge 170 miles, which is about half of the battery, in just half an hour at any supercharges, and it's free supercharging if you do get a referral. You also have 9,000 superchargers all around the world, which allows for, going on long road trips whenever you'd like. And they've got a little map here talking about really the range. You can go from Monterey all the way to LA without having to charge or stop to charge. We scroll down a little more, they talk about autopilot, which is another huge selling point here for the Tesla. Since you've got the 360-degree all visibility, since they've got cameras all around the car, they've also got sensors all around the car. They've in fact got 3 cameras in the front of the car for long, short, and wide visibility. You can actually see that over here. That's the long one, the short one, and there's the wide one. Right? They also have the ultrasonic sensors, which is like for pedestrians and really for like parking and that kind of stuff. It's somehow incorporated into autopilot, which will allow for that level 5 autonomy. If we keep on scrolling down, they talk about the interior, and really the interior is something that's quite underrated in Tesla vehicles, and it's nice to show that they're kind of highlighting it here to prove them wrong. People say that the interior of a Tesla is not all that luxurious, and I do agree to sort of an extent, since they could have added a lot more ambient lighting and some more, leather to make it seem more like a luxury vehicle, as other people state it. But it's still an amazing interior and I love it. One thing that I kind of realized here is that Tesla has upgraded to a graphite interior instead of all this chrome here. And they haven't really done that in this photo, so it'd be nice to see when they update that. But anyways, going over here, they talk about their 17-inch display right over here. It's also tilted towards the driver because the car is designed around the driver. They talk about how you can get over-the-air software updates, so you're always getting updates. The car is always the newest and greatest car. You've got 30 cubic feet of storage, which is quite a lot of storage, and that's actually more than the majority of SUVs, since, well, you've got that big frunk where there's generally an engine. If we keep on scrolling down, they talk about the exterior, and they talk about how you've got a lot of different colors. You've got the multi-coat colors, which are like 7 coats of paint, which just look absolutely stunning on this car. Talk about how you've got a really low drag coefficient, and, well, that's pretty important because in a car like this, you need to have low drag so that you can get that long range. And then they also talk about the glass roof, which is standard, and that just allows for an amazing view above the car. And, you know, in the nighttime, you can look up at the stars. It's gorgeous. And one thing that I noticed here is if you zoom in a bit, this is some sort of a new wheel. I'm not sure, I haven't really seen this before. Do you guys notice, like, this little piece here that goes around? Generally, there wouldn't be any of that. It would just go straight down. It's a turbine wheel. This is neat. I'm not sure when did they introduce this. That's pretty cool. Anyways, though, they're talking about the efficiency and just kind of the beauty of the car. If we keep on scrolling down, they just talk about the specs. So you can look at the P100D, 100D, of course, the base 75D. And then, of course, it ends with the ability to order a car. So yeah, that was pretty much it. I just wanted to talk about the new Model S website. I mean, I like it a lot from what it was before. It just kind of looks a lot cleaner and it really emphasizes the different points of the car. But yeah, thanks for watching. And if you did enjoy this video, subscribe because there's a lot of interesting content coming up. And in fact, next week will be a Model X new website update. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.